My name is Lisa Black and I work with the Hospital Education Program. The Hospital Education Program services children ages newborn all the way through 21. We service the children while they're here in the hospital, whether it's for a short stay or if they're here for a long-term visit. We provide education services for the children. We have a classroom for the children who are well and can get out of bed and come down to the classroom. We provide bedside services for the patients who need to stay closer to their rooms. The main benefit would be providing that normalcy for the children while they're here, giving them something fun to do, especially the patients who are here on a long-term basis, but even our short-term patients. They have that opportunity to know the hospital can be a good place. The doctors are healing them, but yet we're providing the stepping stone, that foundation for learning. It encourages them to get up, and the healing time, I think, is much quicker because it takes their minds off of what they're going through here at the hospital. My day starts out, I get a list of all the preschool age children, ages 2 through kindergarten, and I go around to each room and I invite the children to school, and I have a classroom, and we have school from 9 o'clock in the morning to 11:30 in the morning, and then we have class time again from 2 o'clock until 3:30 in the afternoon. And in between those times, I see the patients who were unable to come to the classroom. I had a recent child has been in the hospital this year for 89 days. And so we have provided services for him, really his only stepping stone to kindergarten. Basically, it is a traditional preschool. We follow a unit plan. We align our standards with the kindergarten SOLs, and we teach a unit just like the children would learn in a regular preschool classroom. So it is a normal day for the children here in the hospital. We also have an adapted physical education teacher who comes in, and she actually plays games with the children, and they have PE time as well. When I first heard about the hospital education program, I had been teaching 3rd grade for 9 years in the public school system, and the hospital education program is a state-operated program, so it's still through the public schools, and then all of our teachers here at the hospital are certified with their master's degree in special ed. There are different challenges as a hospital teacher. I can call the nurses if I need them, and that would probably be my biggest challenge, are the health issues that arise, and the equipment that comes in with the children. That's a challenge, to kind of move around the equipment and help the children move around with their IV poles and maybe their heart monitors. We've even had the children come to school in their beds. And our volunteers are excellent too. We have volunteers that come and they help in the classroom, and we couldn't do it without them. There are so many rewarding situations that make me want to just continue with the hospital education program. Children that are miracle stories, children that I see that we call them our frequent flyers. They're in and out of the hospital, and I've had parents say, this is the reason why my child came back to the hospital. This is how I got them to come back, is because of your education program. They wanted to come to school. I have one little boy in particular. He has grown so much from the beginning. He started in preschool when he was 2, nonverbal, mostly screaming when he came to school. He wasn't very happy, and then he'd fall asleep during school. But now he can't wait to come to school. When I go to his room in the morning, he says, "I'm ready for school, Miss Lisa." And he comes down to the classroom and he runs in and says, "I'm here." And he's just come so far, and it's been amazing to watch him grow. And I think the nurses all feel the same way. He knows them all by name now, and it's just been wonderful. He was recently discharged, and it's pretty lonely without him. We miss him a lot. In my free time, I enjoy raising my own 2 children. I have a 6-year-old little girl who's in kindergarten this year, and I have a 2-year-old little boy, and they keep me very busy, and I have to say that has been a blessing for me as far as being a teacher as well, because it changed my whole outlook on how I should provide education for children, and especially critically ill children in the hospital. If you go in as a mom and you look at each child as your own child, it just makes a world of a difference.